It was a pleasure being here today to explain how to find the maximum or the minimum values using the Lagrange's method of undetermined multipliers. So if you haven't watched my previous video, please go through it and you will be knowing the working rule for the Lagrange's method of undetermined multipliers. Now in this video, I am going to implement that working rule to solve or find out the minimum values of the function x square plus y square plus z square given the condition is x plus y plus z is equal to 3a. So here is the solution for this. We have to consider the function as f of x comma y comma z as x square plus y square plus z square, and we have to take the condition as phi of x comma y comma z as x plus y plus z minus 3a. So we have the form of Lagrange's function. So the Lagrangian form of multipliers. Is, see here, capital F of x comma y comma z is equal to small f of x comma y comma z plus lambda times of phi of x comma y comma z. Here I have to substitute the values. So capital F of x comma y comma z is nothing but, what is this function? F of x comma y comma z is nothing but x square plus y square plus z square plus lambda times of, what is this? Phi of, what is this condition? X plus y plus z minus 3a. First of all, we have to differentiate with respect to x and we have to equate it to 0. So what is dou f by dou x? So this function, if I differentiate with respect to x, x square will be 2x and y and z are constants, that's why it's 0, plus lambda times of, see here, x is 1. And next we have to differentiate with respect to y. If I differentiate with respect to y, y square will be 2y plus lambda times of, here y, it's 1 here. So dou f by dou z, if I differentiate with respect to z, z square will be 2z plus lambda times of, for z it is 1. So now what I have to do, I have to equate dou f by dou x to 0 and dou f by dou y to 0 and dou f by dou z to 0. So if I equate, see what will happen, 2x plus lambda is equal to 0, 2y plus lambda is equal to 0 and 2z plus lambda is equal to 0. From this, what is the value of lambda? Lambda is equal to minus 2x. Here also lambda is equal to minus 2y and lambda is equal to minus 2z. Here if I equate all these lambda values, then it will be 2x is equal to 2y is equal to minus 2z. All the lambda values are equal. So minus 2x is equal to minus 2y is equal to minus 2z. If I cancel minus 2, then the condition will become x is equal to y is equal to z. So if I get x is equal to y is equal to z, so I can get the value of lambda. So what is the value of the lambda here? If I get the value, I have to substitute in the condition that the value of the lambda is x is equal to y is equal to z. So what is the condition here? X plus y plus z is equal to 3a. Our phi function is, if you observe, phi of x comma y comma z is nothing but x plus y plus z minus 3a. So in that, if I substitute the value of x, so if I take this condition, then x plus x plus x is equal to 3a. I kept y in place of x, z also equal to x. So this will be 3x is equal to 3a, and if I cancel this, then the x value is equal to a. See here, x is equal to a. So what is given here? X is equal to y is equal to z. Then y value is equal to a and z is also a here. So I got the point as x comma y comma z as a comma a comma a. After getting the point, I have to take this function. So what is that function? That is x square plus y square plus z square. So what is the minimum value? Then we have to find the minimum value of the function. So what is the minimum value here? We got the x value as a, y value as a, and z value as a. Then the minimum value of the function f of x comma y comma z will be f is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. So in place of x I have to write a square, this is a square and this is a square, and f is equal to 3a square is the minimum value. It is the minimum value of the function f of x comma y comma z. So this is how we have to show that the minimum value. So first of all, the function we have to take as small f of x comma y comma z as x square plus y square plus z square, and here the condition we have to take as phi of x comma y comma z. So we have to use the Lagrange's form of the multipliers. It is capital F of x comma y comma z is equal to small f plus lambda phi. So after substituting, we have to differentiate with respect to x and equate it to 0. We have to differentiate with respect to y and we have to equate it to 0, and we have to differentiate with respect to z and we have to equate it to 0. And after equating, we got a condition that x is equal to y is equal to z. So we have to substitute in this condition, and I got the value of x as a, y as a, and z as a. So I got the values of a, x, y, z. So after that, if I substitute the values in this the function, then that will be the minimum value. Hope you all understand. If you don't understand this problem, at least you can understand the second problem. If you go through once again, definitely you can understand. So find the maximum and the minimum value of the function x plus y plus z subject to the condition. So whenever the function is given, we have to take as x comma y comma z as x plus y plus z, and we have to subject, this is the condition. For this we have to take as phi of x comma y comma z is 1 plus x plus 1 plus y plus 1 plus z is equal to 1. So which method we are using? We are using the Lagrange's method. So the Lagrange's form of the Lagrange's form of multiplier is nothing but multiplier will be of the form capital F of, see this is capital F of x comma y comma z, this is the new function. So that is small f of x comma y comma z plus lambda times of phi of x comma y comma z. So we have to substitute. Now capital F of x comma y comma z is equal to, what is the function here? Function is nothing but x plus y plus z plus lambda times of, what is this function? That is 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z minus 1. Now what we have to do? We have to differentiate this f with respect to x for one time, and we have to equate it to 0. Then what will be the answer here? For x it is 1 plus lambda times of, for 1 by x it is minus 1 by x square. So again we have to differentiate f with respect to y. So here for y it is 1 lambda times of, if I differentiate 1 by y, it is minus 1 by y square. So if I differentiate with respect to z, so z it is 1 plus lambda times of 1 by z is nothing but minus 1 by z square. Now what I have to do? I have to equate dou f by dou x to 0, dou f by dou y to 0, and again dou f by dou z to 0. If I equate, see what will happen. So 1 minus lambda by x square is equal to 0. If I equate this, it will be 1 minus lambda by y square is equal to 0. And if you see this, if I equate it to 0, it will be 1 minus lambda by z square is equal to 0. So if you observe carefully, if I equate, then 1 will be lambda by x square and lambda is equal to x square. So here if you see, 1 is equal to lambda by y square and lambda value is y square, and this is 1 is equal to lambda by z square and lambda value is equal to z square. So x square value, y square value and z square value are equal. Therefore x square is equal to y square is equal to z square. So the condition again is x is equal to y is equal to z. See, I got the value. I got the condition as x is equal to y is equal to z. So what I have to do now? So the x value is root lambda. From this, what is the value of x? So x is nothing but root lambda. Here y is nothing but root lambda and z is equal to root lambda. So here I got the x value as root lambda and y value as root lambda and z value as root lambda. X is equal to y is equal to z. I have to substitute this lambda value in the given condition. So if I substitute the lambda value in the given condition, then I'll get the lambda value. See, our condition is here as condition. If you see, it will be 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z is equal to 1. So we got the x value as, see here, it is root lambda and y is equal to root lambda and z is also root lambda. If I substitute root lambda plus 1 by root lambda plus 1 by root lambda is equal to 1. So this will be 3 by root lambda is equal to 1. So 3 is equal to root lambda after doing squaring on both sides. So 9 is equal to lambda. So the answer is 9 is equal to lambda is equal to 9. So after getting lambda value, what are our x values? X is equal to root lambda, y is equal to root lambda and z is equal to root lambda. So what is this value of lambda? Lambda is nothing but root 9. So this is nothing but root 9. Z is equal to root 9. So the x value will be plus or minus 3. Y value will be plus or minus 3 and z value will be plus or minus 3. So we got the points as 3, 3, 3 and minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. We have to substitute in the function. So what is the function? The function is nothing but, see here, it is x plus y plus z. So the function here is, so f is equal to x plus y plus z. So our maximum and minimum value, for maximum value we have to find, see here in the question, we have to find the maximum and minimum value of the function and subject to the condition. So here our maximum value will be, our maximum value is f is equal to 3 plus 3 plus 3 and f will be 9. The function f is 9, f of x comma y comma z is 9, and for the minimum value, f of x comma y comma z will be x plus y plus z. Here also f of x comma y comma z is equal to x plus y plus z. In this if I substitute, so the minimum value f of x comma y comma z, if I substitute minus 3 and minus 3, it will be minus 9. So f is equal to minus 9 is the minimum value and f is equal to plus 9 is the maximum value. See here the question is given as, we have to find the maximum and minimum value of a function which is subjected to the condition here. The function we have to take as small f and the condition we have to take as phi. So using the Lagrange's form of the multiplier, this is the form. If we substitute it and if we differentiate with respect to x and equate it to 0, so we'll get these equations and the condition is x is equal to y is equal to z, and we got the value of x comma y comma z as root lambda, and after substituting in this condition we got the lambda lambda value, and after keeping this lambda value in this x values, we got the x values as plus or minus 3 plus or minus 3. So the maximum value we found by substituting x, y, z as 3, and the minimum value we got using the function, that is f of x comma y comma z, x is equal to x plus y plus z. We kept the, for minimum value we kept the values as minus 3. So this is how we have to solve. So I'll post a few more problems in my next video. Hope you'll have a look at it, and definitely it will help you as a guide in your preparation. Raise your thumb if you like this video, and your comment is most deserved, and please subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.